Hey guys, it's Dennis here with Grass Monkey Lawn Care coming at you with another video. It's the 2017 mistakes I've made in my business video. I did it last year. I'm going to do it every year in my business to kind of give you guys mistakes I've made in my business, things I could have done better, things I could have changed to make my business more profitable, to make things easier on my business and for me. So with that being said, guys, 2017 was my second year in lawn care. It was my first full-time year in lawn care. So with that being said, that's a positive thing. It was a full-time job for me last season, being my second year in business. Things I should have done differently, guys, it's going to come back to what I was really pointing out last year in my video. The first thing being estimates and pricing. Now that's something I feel like I should be getting better at every year, which I did do a better job this year, but there's room for improvement on that part of it. I should have came in on some jobs a little bit higher, bidding on some things. My yards, I've learned a lot more about how to price them better, but I think I still need to bump my price up a little bit. I still feel like I'm a little bit on the lower end, which cost me money this past season, guys. Even if it's $5 more per cut, you got to think about that. So let's say you got 50 customers, $5 more per customer per cut per week. That's a lot of money, guys, left on the table that I probably could have gotten. So basically moving into this next season, something I learned I'm going to take from that and move forward to this season is everybody's getting a price increase. I've had some customers for 2 years that haven't had a price increase yet, so that's going to go up. If it's a weekly, it's going to go up 5. If it's a bi-weekly, it's going to go up 10. But a lot of my bi-weeklies are going to the wayside, so it might be maybe just a handful of those that I will keep, and those will go up $10. I don't think my customers are going to have an issue with it. Last year, they asked me if I was going to give a price increase. I told them not this year. So this coming up 2018 season, they are going to get a price increase. So that's something I really should have improved upon in my business. It would have made me, like I said, more profitable. It would have made life a lot easier. Come winter time, that extra money would have been there. I could have reinvested it. I could have bought something. That money could have went a lot of places that was left untouched by me. That's my fault. So lesson learned there. I'm going to move forward with that. Also on the estimate part, guys, I'm still trying to fine-tune my estimating. I've gotten a lot better at it, but like I said, there's still room for improvement, especially on the bigger jobs like your sod jobs, your landscape jobs. I'm getting better, but I want to get even better than what I was this past season, make more money, get that down to a good science. But the trick is going to this next season, now they're going to have guys with me, so I'm going to have to readjust what I was charging and add in additional labor costs for having either 2 guys or 3 guys on a job to make it to where we're making plenty of money, mark it up, a certain percentage on top of that. So that was the first lesson I learned, guys. Second lesson from last season, not hiring somebody last season. I should have did it. I gave up a lot of business I should have kept. I gave it up because I didn't want to let go of being solo. I wanted to be in control. I wanted to do everything. And it was a bad lesson to learn because, giving up 30, 35 accounts to people because I didn't feel like I could do the work because I was already loaded down was a big mistake. I should have hired. I could have grown my business a lot more. I could have done more in my business. I got sick last season for about 10 days. That was not fun, guys, and it was right in the middle of the heat. So imagine trying to go out and work in the heat, being sick on top of all that. Wasn't a good thing. So, one, I gave away business. I could have grew my business, and when you fall ill or something was to happen to you, what do you do? What do you do? So I should have hired somebody. I should have did it. The problem is you want so much control of everything. Sometimes it's hard to let it go because there's a lot of things when you hire somebody, you have to double check everything. You have to worry about them coming to work and stuff like that. But the risk versus the reward, the reward is so much greater than the risk is, just in my opinion. But that's a big mistake I should have did. I pulled the trigger on and hired someone for my business last season. So moving forward, like I said, my goal is to hire at least one full-time guy, and most likely there's going to be a part-time guy that works 2 to 3 days a week on the days that I need that on my heaviest days. So that'll help propel my business to another level, and it'll be good to go. Something else I should have done sooner in my business, and I'm realizing real quickly, is the website. I should have did something about it when I first started my business. I should have did something at the start of last year, but I had a 2-year subscription with GoDaddy, so I let it go. But that's something we're fixing immediately. That's going to be changed very quickly. Like I said, I'm checking some finances and stuff to make sure we're good to go for the next 2 months. So if I spend this money, we're good shape. But having a good website will do you wonders. Having one that ranks well, having one that promotes your business and brands it the way you want it to be branded is very important to me anyways. That's something I should have made a change on and not waited and waited and waited and waited and waited. Should just went ahead and did it. So something else I learned. And also, having the truck wrap now is just dramatically changed the business. You know, driving that truck around, you feel a lot of pride. You feel a lot of, you know, this is me, this is my business. I mean, I feel differently now when I'm out driving and working in that truck because people see it. I mean, it's just such a big advertisement for your business. I mean, it's going to generate so much more work, I believe, for going to 2018 that I could ever dream of with just having the truck wrap. So I wish I would have done something a little bit different in year 2 to kind of really blow up everything the way I wanted it to. It's kind of a recurring theme, guys. I just waited and waited and waited to do things. And to the point now where it's like, man, I could have been so much further in my business had I not waited to do a lot of this stuff, like the truck wrap. I mean, I'm not saying that, you know, especially some guy starting off or, you know, whatever, you could have a door magnet, you could have, you know, whatever on your truck. I just prefer, not after having that truck wrap all the way around, the attention it brings. You got a light. I mean, you can see people just looking at the truck. I mean, because there's so much information on there and it's so just big and wow. People take notice of that. I should have done that a long time ago, honestly. That would have, return on investment would have been humongous, huge for the business. So something else I would have done differently for that. And the last thing I'm gonna tell you guys the mistakes I made for the last season. Basically, being more organized in my business. When you're solo and you're trying to do everything, I mean, answering phone calls, you know, doing the estimates, doing the paperwork, doing the actual work. I mean, you get so bogged down, you get so wore out, so tired because you're doing it all, you know, and then like you just have stuff that just kind of comes unraveled over here and over here and over here and over here that sometimes your business becomes a little bit unorganized. And I don't like that feeling. I like to be very organized. I'm a very OCD type personality. I like to be in control of a lot of things, but you can only control so much before it becomes too much. And then things start falling apart here, 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 and here. So I want to be more organized in my business. I want to, you know, make sure that I'm not missing any appointments or, you know, being behind on anything or like just overall in the whole business. I want to have my area where all my equipment is nice and organized all the time, not, you know, busy. Let's stop real quick and do this, and just kind of put this over here and do this, and then put that over here. I want to have everything super organized in my business. When you're super organized, things are a lot easier for you. And when you have people that are working with you, they like to have that feeling when they come to work that it's a very organized, structured work environment to be in. So that's real important to me to have that ready for when I hire somebody, that they come on, that they feel that when they come to work every single day, that this is a great company to work for. This is a great boss. This is, you know, this is where I want to be every day when I come to work. Because when you have things that are kind of just chaotic all the time, people don't like that feeling when they come into work. So that's something I've really got to focus on going into this next season, is be organized. That's why I'm looking for an outside source from where I keep my equipment in my garage, moving it to a shop or somewhere else to get it out of my house, make that the business location, a place I go to business, go to work, and separate the two. That'll make a big difference as far as keeping my business more organized itself, because everything will be in one spot. All the work stuff will be, because right now I have equipment, kids' toys, just random stuff from the house. I mean, my garage is packed right now just full of random things, and I don't like that feeling. So something else I want to work on for next season that I should have been doing previous. So those are some things that I should have done in 2017, guys. Those are some mistakes I made in my business. Those are things that I wanted to give you guys that maybe you can use or not use. But I wanted to always like to do these videos to kind of give my experiences, what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. Maybe you can learn from it, maybe you can't. So that's my video, guys. 2017 mistakes I made. Hope you enjoyed it. Thumbs up if you liked the video, guys, and thanks for watching as always.